look back at your past, what if you replace every minute of instant gratification with hard work? What would your present look like? Now, I know that your attention span is messed up. You're probably looking at comments already or scrolling. If you want to get value out of this video, you've got to focus. Make this video full screen and give me your full attention. Now, I'm sure you do at least one of these habits. Scrolling on social media, watching movies, watching anime, watching TV series, watching porn, playing video games. Because if you don't, you're not normal. It's not normal to not spend your time doing instant gratification habits nowadays. Every average person spends their time doing instant gratification habits. And look at what the life of an average person looks like. Do you want to end up like that? Because they're doing the same thing as you are doing. They're spending their time doing instant gratification habits. They're not different from you. No, don't get distracted. Focus on this video. Since we're little, we get what I call the dopamine seeker mindset. The mindset where we seek things that give us dopamine, that give us pleasure, and we never question that mindset. Everyone around us does this. So why do we actually get it? Since we're little, we are tricked by the educational system to think that our future is secure, that all we have to do is study a bit, get good grades, then we'll have the future that we want. The people who believe that spend their free time doing instant gratification habits because they believe that they don't have to work hard to achieve a good future. Then there are also people who do not believe in the educational system. There are people who believe that there is some easy way to get rich quick. They also think that it's easy to achieve the future that they want. And so these people do not spend their time working hard. They believe that it's easy to achieve the future that they want. And so they end up spending their free time doing instant gratification habits. Now I hope you are still focused. I hope you are not looking at comments or scrolling, because if you are, you've got to stop doing that. You've got to focus. The reason we get the dopamine seeker mindset is not only that we think that our future is secure. We also see everyone around us spend their free time doing instant gratification habits, and we do not want to be different. We want to be like everyone else, and we start doing the same. Since we are little, you see your parents, you see your friends spend their time doing instant gratification habits. The instant gratification habits we do when we are little are not so bad. We spend our time playing with our friends outside, running around, things like that. But as we get older, we discover social media, we discover video games, we discover porn, tapping, and all of that. The older we get, the worse the habits that we do. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's wrong with just having a bit of fun? The problem is, by doing instant gratification habits, you slowly ruin your life. Instead of developing yourself, instead of improving your life, you spend your time doing instant gratification habits. And so you're not developing. Your life is slowly getting worse and worse. Besides that, you also ruin your mind from things like social media and video games. To prove that, do you even remember what I said 8 seconds ago? Are you even focused? If you are, and you do remember what I said 8 seconds ago, you have a very nice focus. Our minds work in a way that makes us seek the path of least resistance. Why work hard if you can just spend your time doing instant gratification habits? So most people listen to their mind. They spend their time doing instant gratification habits instead of working on improving their lives. And I used to do the same. I used to scroll on Instagram, play video games, watch movies, watch anime, watch TV series. And I used to be just like an average person. There are no short-term consequences to that, only long-term. And so you do not know how instant gratification affects your life. The damage it does to your life is invisible. It's only when you really start hating your life that you realize what instant gratification does to your life. And not many people actually realize that. Many average people still do instant gratification habits even if they hate their lives. Now, please don't write comments about how you play video games or scroll on social media and your life is fine. You are only thinking about the present. You cannot see what instant gratification does to your life. As I said, you are making the same mistake as I did in the past. Now, if you already achieved the life that you always wanted, if you are already successful and you don't need to work hard anymore, then fine, do whatever you want. But if you want to achieve a better life, if you still want your life to be better and you don't really like your life, there's no fucking reason for you to be spending your time doing instant gratification habits. Now, what if you go back into your past and you replace every minute of instant gratification with hard work? What if instead of spending your time scrolling on social media or playing video games, you spend your time learning? Spend your time learning how to build a business or actually building one. You spend your time going to the gym, working out, spending your time learning social skills and many more things. What would your present look like? You'd probably be living your dream life now, wouldn't you? All of that if only you didn't spend your free time doing instant gratification habits and instead you worked on your life. You could have achieved so much if you didn't spend your time doing instant gratification habits. But now you can still achieve the future that you want if only you stop doing instant gratification habits. Starting from now, there is instant gratification, which is pleasure in the present but pain in the future. And there is also delayed gratification, pain in the present but happiness in the future. What if you replace your dopamine seeker mindset with a pain seeker mindset? What if instead of seeking instant gratification, you start seeking pain? You start pushing yourself. If you did that sooner or later, you would achieve your dream life. Now, let me ask you this. How do you think successful people achieved their lives? Do you think they did that by spending 30 minutes every day working on their business or whatever got them this life, then spending 1 hour playing video games, 2 hours watching porn, 3 hours watching movies? Do you really think that? If you do, you're never gonna achieve anything. You see, successful people, rich people, spend their free time doing instant gratification habits, but they didn't do that all of the time. They didn't achieve their lives by doing these habits. They had to quit all instant gratification habits to achieve this life. Now, I'm glad you watched this video entirely, because an average person cannot watch this type of unedited video. But you watched it entirely. You're better than average people. You can achieve a better life if only you switch your dopamine seeker mindset to a pain seeker mindset. But if you do that, you can never go back to doing instant gratification habits. If you do, you're gonna end up like an average person. Now, I've got a gift for you for watching this video so far. I've got a guide on how to start your transformation and on how to start working on achieving a better life. You can find it in the description. I've also got a protocol for quitting instant gratification habits. You can just read it and do it alone, or you can also get my help. All links are in the description. Check out this video from the info card. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked this video. Remember, no matter what your mind tells you, never give up.